take another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking.
Well, you folks at home can see the evidence. Snow and supposedly a few inches yet to fall here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. He was 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Haskins. And the Broncos get there and take him down. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to the theater and saw that horror movie and it stuck with you for a while and you were a little bit jumpy? Well, if you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback, he might be a little jumpy as well. Might throw off his timing.
Yeah, it'd be jumpy, but sorry, Bob and Linda wouldn't let me see a PG movie until I was 17.
Well, that's just good parenting.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield, and that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Haskins. Going for it all. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. And the QB rating right now, sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right, that's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Point after, no gimme in the snow. It's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. On the return, it's Jordan Lewis. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Cox on the tackle.
The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
From the gun on third down, Locke. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Fletcher Cox drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down.
A 35-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
It's second and inches.
On second and inches, Haskins. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield.
By the Broncos.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
He'll fire one downfield for... And this is caught at the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
The Eagles' 15-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Locke. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
These guys had to settle for a field goal their last time moving the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. And hopefully they'll be kicking extra points instead.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Broncos 6. On 1st down, it's Haskins. Left side here to Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action now. Haskins. He sets to fire deep. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
41-yard line.
Now Haskins on 1st down. And his pass incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again. Haskins. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll run with Sanders. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Broncos' 8-yard line.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. Steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Von Miller in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 3rd and goal and still a long way from the end zone. From the gun, it's Haskins. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get through.
Sounds like you're going negative on that.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
6-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Denver.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
On third and long, it's Locke. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On fourth down, Sam Martin is on to punt for the Broncos. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they'd place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Well, throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Haskins will throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Looking sideline, and that's caught by Watkins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally. Throwing again, here's Haskins. Flushed out right. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
The keeper. Thrown away and incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10. Once again from the 28. Throwing again. Haskins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And it'll move the chains. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Elliott on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, this snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. From the gun, it's Locke. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
On 1st down, Locke. Able to get this to Gordon. Nifty move by Gordon. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a 1st down.
And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
Again, it's Locke. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Deron Payne, his 2nd sack of the night.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. He'll return it from the 6. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. Powering his way forward. 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here comes Hamler on the jet sweep. Davion Taylor there to bring him down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Block on the give. It's Lindsey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Tim Patrick, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll throw from the gun. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Denver.
Lock working out of the gun. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
1st down.
From midfield, here's Lock. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lock. Got Gordon open, completes it. Past the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 45 yards. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos draw a bit closer.
McManus lining up for the extra point.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
is incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And that will tie our game here in the third quarter.
The game at 27. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pick.
On 2nd and a couple. Haskins flush to his right. Incomplete.
Haskins on the keeper. Thrown to the sideline. And
a couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That's the end.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. He'll fire it deep for Rager.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Jalen Rager was the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again. Haskins.
Looking for Rager again. This time he's got him.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
The 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion. Can he carry his team to enough victories? Can he put him in a spot where we say to ourselves, well, an MVP carries his team to the playoffs. That's what he's going to need in order to get that award.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a carry for Sanders. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Patrick calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Eagles 34. Broncos.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Locke eluding the pressure right. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Shotgun snap to Locke.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 20.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Locke. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A gain of 26.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Locke sets up the screen to Gordon. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, Denver.
Operating from the gun. Locke. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
Melvin Gordon with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
At 34. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
7 yards there and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and it's 3rd and short.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
From midfield now, Haskins got a man, and he hits him in stride. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Going for it with Sanders. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Add that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game. There's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the 4th quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out 1st downs.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Here we go with Haskins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts,
2 yards
as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
49-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Now Locke. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust it? He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Back at the 26-yard line.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's Haskins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Tonight,
I get and appreciate that they wanted to go for the win, not play for overtime, but that's the cost right there.
Not so sure their fans feel the same way as you when they just watch that ball get picked and taken the other way, and now they're down 6. Looks like it's going to be a loss for them, an absolute catastrophe when they tried to be aggressive.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones, but